Wow, I'm stuck in the Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex for the entire night. I wonder what kind of wacky adventures I'll get up to in here. Hello everybody, my name is Bill the Mighty Dolphin, and today we will be looking at the 8th Deadly Sin. On December 16th, after several delays, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach was released, and quickly it became the most controversial entry in the series. It was premised to be the largest game in the franchise with a big open world to explore. But upon release, the game was riddled with game-breaking bugs, design choices that confused players and made the game more of a chore, and its lackluster story plus more child-friendly presentation. Now, a year later, they've patched up most of the major glitches. Mostly.
Um.
Changed some of the more frustrating elements of the gameplay, and even revealed free DLC to be released in 2023. So let's see how the game holds up a whole year later. Has it become the experience that Steel Wool has always intended? Or have they just been putting bandages on bullet holes for the past year? The game opens up with, honestly, one of the best opening cutscenes in gaming. I'm not joking, it sets the tone for the game perfectly, with this being a more bright and colorful game. Not saying that it's a good tone, but it sets it. And it also has a dope song that everyone's compared to Jump by Van Halen, but I think it should have just been Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Throwing us right into the action, we wake up as Freddy Fazbear, who is locked inside of his room after falling down on stage. Inside of him is Gregory, who snuck inside him to hide from Vanessa. Why? It's never explained. He doesn't even know that she's Vanny yet. Freddy agrees to escort him out, and they head through the utility tunnels. But first, we need to let him out, and to do that, we need to go through the vents. And this is where we meet the rest of the crew. Roxanne Wolf, a self-centered literally. Montgomery Gator, the average Louisiana resident, and Chica, a bulimic chicken. Why do these robots have such vivid yet one-note personalities with character flaws? I don't know. We head down to the utility tunnels, and Freddy notices we are hurt. But instead of saying, like, it's a cut or something normal, he decides to quote FNAF 4 and confuse the entire fanbase for years to come.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Vanessa, we don't talk about Bruno, no.
Freddy then runs out of power, and we're on our own. Monty finds us, we end up in a chase sequence where the one piece of music not playing in-universe kicks in. In an attempt to make the game more immersive and realistic, the music is always playing in some speaker off in the room. Which, in some rooms, it works, but makes it harder to appreciate the music. It also means that some boss fights that could benefit from a backing track feel more dull because it's just silence with occasional mechanical whirling. We reach the exit sign right as it closes is on us now, and now that we're in the lobby, we can appreciate the game's dynamic lighting system. See, most games, when you turn down the brightness, just dim the screen. Nothing really happens to the game. But in Security Breach, when you turn the light down, the lights within the Pizzaplex actually dim. And it looks stunning. I've actually done an entire playthrough with the lights all the way down. And if you're looking for a new way to experience this game, I highly recommend it. It adds a new level of difficulty that doesn't seem unfair because the AI doesn't actually change. It's just more difficult to see things, which works great in a stealth-based game like Security Breach. We get through the lobby and reach the daycare where, again with the music, come on, turn this shit up, it slaps! We slide into fun, and in comes Sundrop, who dives into the ball pit and ends up in 1985. Oh, wait, no, that's the books. Remember to recycle, kids. The daycare attendant seems all nice and friendly until you turn off the lights. Then you meet his evil alter ego.
Just because you don't see the beast, it doesn't mean the beast isn't there. Be careful playing with somebody's kindness. They have tamed their beast.
Now, in the original release, the wires you had to follow to reset the generators were all black, so they were hard to see and you couldn't tell if you were following a wire that you had already gotten. But in an update, they fixed that so that the wires are easier to see and made them all different colors. We turn the lights back on, kick Kita out of the daycare for posting cringe, and escape inside of Freddy. And here comes another kind of dumb mechanic. Every hour, the lights in the building completely shut down, and Moondrop pops back up. But time in the game only moves when you complete certain objectives, say collecting a party pass or something. So you'll always be in certain locations when he pops up. And he can kill you even if you are inside of Freddy. To get rid of him, you have to hide inside of a recharge station. But the thing is, when he does show up, a recharge station is always right by you. So he's never really a challenge. And to add on to that, he randomly spawns in random locations. So you either get bullcrapped with him randomly popping in front of you, or he's in the other side of the room. So in summary, after the daycare section, Moondrop is kind of pointless and ends up being a loose plot thread that never gets resolved. We get to the charging station when... Gregory points Vanny out, but apparently Freddy can't see her. And again, this is a plot point that goes nowhere. We make it into the elevator, and in a more recent patch, they added fun little elevator dialogues. Most of them mean nothing, but except for the one that implies bears are extinct in the FNAF universe. We get out to the atrium where...
Please take this map. Take a map.
The scariest character in the game pops up. And I'm not joking. But you know what makes him scarier than the majority of the jump scares in the series? It's a complete surprise. Everyone else in the game, or throughout the whole series, always have too much build-up, to where you are preparing yourself for the jump scare. But Mapbot has no build-up, no reason to think he even exists, making his jump scare the most effective in the game. Freddy tells us that there are two possible exits, and you have to choose whether or not you take the prize corner route or the loading docks route. Choose wisely, as your choice does not matter at all, and you'll have to just do the other one later. Alright, let's go to the loading docks. To get to the prize counter, you gotta go through El Chips, and Mexican food always makes me gassy. We head into a vent. Nope, 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 so much nope. We get trapped in an office with Chica banging on the door outside, and the only way to get rid of her is to remotely make a pizza. Because the entertainment robot can smell and taste pizza.
Pizza? Pizza!
We make it out through the laundry and get caught by Vanessa, who locks us in the Lost and Found. But plot twist, Vanessa's secretly a furry, and she had to get her fursuit on. Oh god, it's just like VR chat all over again. We escape, but Vanny gives chase. I said she gives chase! And it turns out Freddy missed the hourly recharge waiting for us. My guy, it takes like 3 seconds to recharge. When we find him, he's broken on the ground. We head backstage and find the lift controls. We have to lead Freddy to us so that we can vent.
Gregory, do you see the small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to...
Stop posting about Among Us! I'm tired of seeing it!
And follow Freddy to the main atrium. We have to run the Showtime program to activate the lift. And we have to avoid all 3 animatronics and Vanny. There's a goddamn alligator on the roof. We activate the Showtime program, and for some reason, the Pizzaplex can afford holograms. We head down to Parts and Service, where Freddy gets dragged in by Moondrop. I guess I was wrong, I guess he does come back. We have to sneak around back.
Please take this map. Take a map.
We go around back and have to deal with the endoskeletons, who don't move if you're looking right at them. which sounds simple enough until you activate 50 of them.
The train! It's the train of...
We make it back to Parts and Service, where we have to put Freddy's head back on through a game of Simon Says. I always sucked at these. Gregory sees how the other animatronics have unique parts and realizes he can give them to Freddy to make him stronger and help combat the other robots. So we are left to decide whether or not he tries to combat Montgomery Gator and Gator Gulf, or attempt to stop Chica and Phaser Blast. But that will have to wait till next time. Why? Because the script is getting long, and I can only talk about the game with 3 giant furries try to hunt you, and your only defense is getting voided by a 4th furry for so long. So until next time, and remember, tax fraud is a victimless crime, except for the IRS, who deserve it anyways.